All right, so welcome everyone to Get Fit with Denise for our monthly webinar of Active and Ageless. Move more, live better. Move more, live. What it's all about, y'all. We got to keep on moving and keep on living until we can't anymore. Right. So join me anytime during the week, but especially on Tuesday and Thursday for my live broadcast of I'll get with Denise seated exercise classes. Tuesdays we have our upper body workout, and on Thursdays our leg day workout. So make sure you join in for that. And if you're not a subscriber already, please subscribe. Hit that like button every time you see my face. Hit that like button. I now proud to say I got 100 subscribers. 100. I hit 100. Yay! So on today, you all, we have in for a real treat. So hope you all can get in and chime in, send your chats, ask some questions. If you want to ask some questions, just come on in and talk to us. We're here for you. So today we have with us our good friend, good friend, known him for a while, Mr. LeCount R. Holmes Jr. Now, let me tell you a little bit about LeCount. He's a personal trainer. I met LeCount before I came to Florida. I'm going to say around 2000, I don't know, 17, 18, somewhere around that time.
Something like that,
yeah. And I was teaching a class at Sports and Learning Center. It was the water class. And for some reason, I was leaving. I don't know why I was leaving. I don't remember now why I was leaving, but I was leaving. And so we worked for, was it Linda we worked for at that time? Or was it, I think it was Linda, right? Was it for Linda at that time? Linda Grimes? Or was it?
Yeah, I think so. I think.
All right, yeah. So at any rate, I was leaving. So she sent over LeCount to work behind me or take over for me. And so he came while I was still there to kind of see how I did things. And so I met him, and that was great. And so from then on, we just kind of traveled because I followed each other because then I was working up in Victoria Falls, teaching a class there for Sage. And I look over in the pool, and there's LeCount teaching the class there.
All over the place.
All over. That's the good thing about the DC area. The DC area is that we had more opportunities. So speaking of the DC area, so guess what, y'all? You know I'm a native Washingtonian, right? I'm native. Hey, DC, black and proud. Guess what? So is he. He's a DC native, born and raised. We carry that title. Where you go, we are what? A Washingtonian. I'm in Florida, but I am a Washingtonian. He is now living in Laurel, Maryland, PG County. I moved to PG County as well when I was up there, but we're still a Washingtonian. So this Washingtonian is a great Washingtonian. He spends a lot of time at the beach, at North Beach.
Yes. Yeah. More than home.
And he loves his hula hoop, y'all.
Yes.
This hoop will travel. Somebody that you know right now that he has a story to tell to share with you all. A fantastic story of his journey through his fitness journey, through health challenges, whatnot. He is not letting anything stop him from getting his way. Just like me, y'all. I had a bad car accident 2 years ago. I'm now going through back decompression therapy, and I'm in pain. I got shoulder rotator cuff tear. I'm in pain, but guess what, y'all? I'm going to keep on moving. And so you have to keep on moving. Keep moving and live better until you can't anymore. So here is my friend, LeCount. So LeCount, hey there. How are you, brother?
Marvelous, exquisite, great. Yes. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Glad I'm amongst the living.
Exactly. Yeah. And you said to me once that you were proud of me. I am proud of you. I'm proud that you keeping on with your journey. I'm so proud that you have not stopped your journey, no matter what has happened to you or happened for you, because things happen for a reason, right? Mm-hmm. So happened for you to make you a better person and better about yourself. So tell us a little bit about yourself and your background in this fitness journey.
Well, my background, I've been a very eclectic person throughout my life. Motivational speaker. I performed for 25 years a one-man show of Frederick Douglass. Obviously, I had a wig on because I'm bald, but I've been doing that and traveled throughout the United States and Europe and performing a one-man show as Mr. Douglass. Then from there, I've been in sales. But then I've always worked out for the better part of my life. growing up as a baby boomer, we all played outside and
Yes.
everything,
Yes.
and all different kinds of games. But
Yeah.
we moved, we
Yeah.
moved, we
Yeah.
moved. And so when I was 25, it was 25. Lord, that's a long time ago. When I was
Not that
25,
long ago. We still 21, 26. All
long,
right.
long, long time ago. Because I'll turn 75 in October. So
Wow.
75. Oh
50
my God.
years ago. Woo!
Yeah. So I had this epiphany. And I did what a lot of baby boomers did back in the day. I experimented with drinking. I tried marijuana. I
Uh-huh.
call it marijuana. I tried cigarettes because both of my parents, we do what we see.
Right.
So both of my parents smoke.
Yeah.
And one day I had this epiphany at 25, and I said, how do you want to show up
Mhm.
at this time of your life?
Right.
And all of a sudden, it was real clear. And I was coming home from work at the time, and my wife at the time, and coming to her, and as I was driving along, smoking a cigarette, I threw it out the window. Haven't touched it. 50
Good.
years.
That's good. So
Haven't touched it.
your lungs are brand new.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 And then during that time, I was considering becoming a Muslim, and I had a very good friend of mine who was a Muslim, and she told me about the effects of pork. And
Mhm.
that was back in 1976. So a
Yeah.
lot of things happened in 1976. I haven't eaten pork in 50 years,
Yeah.
about
I don't eat
almost
pork
50
either.
years.
Yeah.
I
Me
haven't
too.
touched it.
Yeah.
And I can't be in a room when they're cooking it.
Oh,
Don't get me
wow.
wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying get rid of pork, but it worked for me. I'm just
Right.
telling you what
Me
worked
too.
for me. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've been on this journey of health and fitness, sharing what I know and what I've learned and what I'm still learning with others. Water aerobics, chair exercise. I love that. I love both of them, deep water and shallow water. I'm certified to teach all of these different things. And one of the things I always say, Denise, as you teach, you should always learn.
That's right.
As you teach, you should always learn. So I'm constantly learning, constantly learning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now, do you follow me on
Yes.
YouTube? Okay.
Yeah. 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 I see you out there doing your thing. I see you out. And I got to say to everybody, I am so proud of you, Denise. Denise went to a high school. We went to two different high schools, but her high school was where my high school guys would always go to her school
The
because they
pretty
had the
girls.
prettiest women.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
had they had the fine looking. Well, Lord have mercy. They fine Coolidge High School. But
Yeah.
yeah, darling, I'm so proud. I'm so proud of you. So proud of you.
Thank you,
So
thank
proud.
you, thank you.
Yeah.
It's been a journey, but it's a good journey, you know.
Yes.
And we don't know how we end up in certain places in life, but it always works out, right? We kind of
Yeah.
end up where we're supposed to be. And I never saw myself in Florida. I never saw myself in Florida. I never, can I say it again? Never saw myself in Florida.
But you never know.
You never
You
know.
never know.
You never
I've
know.
lived in Chicago. Although I was born and raised in D.C., I've lived in Chicago, Indianapolis, uh, Ann Arbor, Michigan. I've lived in in Atlanta. I lived in Atlanta, and I was on the radio in Atlanta. So you may never know where the path on that journey is going to take us. We just
Right.
never know. Yeah.
Exactly. So now tell me a little about your health issues that brought you to where you are now.
Oh my goodness. I don't think that we have all day. Um,
Give me the
I
Reader's Digest version.
yeah. First of all, when I returned back to my home of Washington D.C. and about 2 years, and I've returned 15 years ago, and I left for over 20 years and living in different places, and found out that I had a detached retina. Okay, so that started it off, and I was obviously in my 60s. Had never had to go to the doctors for anything. Then after that, fast forward, I had AFib. I had AFib. Then, and I passed out from AFib. Actually, I was teaching a water aerobic class. Then I've had, let me see, I've had AFib. Then in 2020, I was in Laurel Hospital for 14 days. I'll never forget it as long as I live. December the 14th until December the 28th. I had COVID. I had an aneurysm to my aorta, and then I had pneumonia. And I lost a tremendous amount of weight. It
Yeah.
was frigid cold to this day. No one has told me why they didn't have heat on in that building.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah, and I had some racial issues too,
Yeah.
and I won't go into that. But in either case, I was in the hospital for 14 days. While I was in the hospital, I had this epiphany, and I said, I'm going to start my own thing on Zoom because we couldn't go out and about.
Right.
And so around the beginning of January, I started a Zoom class for seniors, and I call it Seniors Up and Moving. And we exercise via my chair. So we did that.
Right.
Fast forward about 20, this is 2024, 2022. I felt something going on with my body. Now, I am very proactive. My dad was very proactive. My dad went to the doctors and on a regular basis. So I followed suit. And so I said to my wife, I said, something's not right with my body. Went to the doctors. We had a checkup. And when we returned, the doctor said to me, and excuse me if I shed a tear because it makes me very emotional. But he said, LeCount, do you want the good news or the bad news first? I said, give me the good news. The good news, you don't have prostate. The other news is that you have bladder cancer. And
Oh
come to
wow.
find out, I had it in his it was in his fourth stage.
Oh my God.
Fourth stage. And it was very rare. It was in the tubes, in the
Wow.
tube. So they took care of that, took it out. It was a very painful, very uncomfortable journey.
Yeah.
Uh, then had treatments last year, 6 treatments to make sure that it wouldn't come back.
Right.
I rang the bell. I didn't know anything about that at all. And they gave
Yeah.
me a certificate,
Yeah.
and I was cancer free. That was September last year.
Right.
Then I went back to the doctor about a month and a half later. I had it again.
Wow.
And no one knows how I got it.
Yeah.
No one knows. So I'm saying this to you and to everybody. All my doctor, every last doctor said, with all the things that I went through in the past many years, if I didn't eat healthy,
Right.
if I didn't
Didn't
work
work
out,
out. That's right.
if I was obese, we
Yes.
would not have this conversation.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
knowing that I am 74 years young, not
Yeah.
old,
Yes.
and I don't even preach that old stuff
Right.
because you are your words. However
Yeah.
you think that that's who you are.
Yeah.
So with that being said, I bicycle, I bike, a hula hoop, I swim, I teach water aerobics, chair aerobics. I walk, I watch what I put in my temple and those things. And of course, I pray. But
Yeah.
all of those things is you got to put them together
It's
like
the
a
whole
pack.
exactly
You
the whole
can't leave
package.
one out. You can't
Right.
leave one out and think
Yeah.
that all of these things are going to happen. You got to put them together.
There's no quick fix.
No,
No quick
none,
fix. You gotta
none,
work on the
none.
whole body, the everything, the whole all of it.
Yeah,
The spirit's
yes,
gonna go away, but we have this body right now we gotta take care of. So yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
I
yeah.
know
Also, I practice yoga. I practice
yeah,
yoga. I've been
yeah.
doing that for 20 years. Yeah,
Wow,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. When I had my car accident 2 years ago, and I went in, to the emergency, and the doctor said to me, he said, "Well, if you weren't in the health, the shape you're in, you'd have been in way worse than this accident
Oh,
because
yeah.
he couldn't even believe that I. Nobody believes, first of all, that I'm 71 years old. I started seeing a
Let me applaud you. You look so good.
thank you. But I
You
just
look
started
so.
research. Right now I'm going through back decompression therapy, and
Hmm.
so when I went in and met with the doctor, um, he says, "Well, you're young, blah blah, whatever he's saying." I'm saying to myself, "Okay, young, 71. Okay, fine. You once called it young, fine." Well, he really meant it because he came back the next day. He said, "You know what? Last night I read your chart. Are you really 71?"
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah,
yeah, I am.
yeah.
He's like, I didn't know.
You've been taking care of yourself.
Got
You've been,
to. We have
yeah,
to.
and
Yes.
you have a positive look. That attitude makes
Oh,
a
it's
lot of
everything.
difference.
It's
Yeah,
everything. It's
yeah,
everything. It's
yeah.
everything. So that's what we say, active and ageless. Active and ageless. Active and ageless. Hear that. Take that in your spirit, everybody.
I love it.
Active and ageless. Move more, and guess what? Live better. That's
Yeah.
it. Keep moving. Even in my class, when I teach, I tell if you can't do what I'm doing, keep moving. If I'm going
Keep,
too
oh,
fast, you slow it down, but just keep on. Don't stop. Don't go. If I'm going like this and you got to go like this, then that's what you do. If I'm
but
going
keep
this
moving.
way, you got to just
Yeah,
keep on moving. That's
yeah.
it.
I
Move,
tell
move,
my
move.
class the same thing, and you
Yeah,
might not be able to do what I'm showing you, but
yeah.
just move. Just
Right.
move.
That's
Just
right.
move. Yeah.
Exactly right. And stop saying I can't. You
Oh,
know,
oh, oh.
man, man, and I love to walk. My thing is walking. I love to walk. And of course it's too hot here, but I get up early in the morning before the sun comes up. And I found a shady spot. Well, a friend of mine lives over in an apartment complex not too far from me. They have a shaded path that I can walk. So I go there in
Oh,
the morning. I
good.
walk in the morning and before it gets too hot. Or when it's cooler outside, I go to the beach and walk the beach before the sun comes up. But once that sun hits, it's over.
Oh, yeah. That
It's too
Florida.
late
Oh,
then.
my God. Oh, oh.
I'm not a sun. I love the outdoors. I love the sunshine, but I cannot sit in the direct sun. Can't happen. Can't
Yeah.
happen. I need some shade. My
But
girlfriend Rhonda says we're
you're
doing some.
getting that vitamin D.
Yes,
That
yes.
vitamin D, which
Hey Rhonda, I'm
in
sorry. Rhonda says we teach some good stuff here. Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you for joining in,
thank you.
Rhonda. But yeah, and Ron and I go back to we just did our balloon business to get together. I met her through doing the flowers and the balloons. So we go back to
Okay.
that. So we stayed friends. And one thing about being an entrepreneur, anything, you find that if you are a person that's caring and sharing, you don't mind caring and sharing with everybody because there's
Mhm.
enough out there for everybody. I always say that I use the analogy of the McDonald's case with the hot coffee. The woman got scolded with the hot coffee. She sued McDonald's, got lots of money. Guess what
Mm.
McDonald's selling? Hot coffee to this day. You know, they
I didn't know that.
didn't stop selling it.
Yeah.
They
Uh,
didn't stop selling it.
yeah. But she
So
got a lot of money.
right. There's enough out here for all of us to share in this business. I can't do all the training to all the seniors. You do, I do, we all do. I can't do
Right.
everybody. And you can't do
Right.
everybody. So
Right.
we share in this. And we share in
Yeah.
our love for the people and our
Yeah.
love for wanting them to do better and help themselves. It's about helping yourself. LeCount helped himself. And LeCount carries his hula hoop. Talk about the hula hoop, LeCount. Talk about the
Oh,
hula hoop.
I have a 3-pound hula hoop.
Mhm,
Um, Carrying it around in my car.
mhm.
Every once in a while, I bring it in the house. But most of the time, I have that 3-pound. I have an SUV, put it in my SUV and go. There's a place, as Denise mentioned, it's in what is
North,
that? South Maryland. I think
yeah,
it's
yeah,
North Beach.
North Beach, yeah.
Love it. It's a mini. It's not even an Atlantic city. It's a very
Right.
quaint
Very
town.
small, yeah.
Yeah, very, very small, and
Nice
the
little
vibes is
boardwalk.
yeah, it has the
Yeah,
boardwalk. I've been going there so long. Most of the residents know me.
yeah.
If they don't know me by name, they know me by sight. I pull out my hula hoop. I even take my bicycle there and ride around. But I'll pull out my hula hoop. I'll encourage others to do the same. And it's so funny because some people it's an art to hula hooping. Some
Yes.
people think you're going to do this like you're
Right. And
spastic,
no, not what
like you got yeah.
nope.
It, it's
That it's
all
too heavy. It's too
it's
heavy for
in the
that.
core.
Yes.
Yeah. And
Yes.
it's in the core. So you just
Yes.
know how to move the midsection
Right.
and not the body. Because I've seen
Yeah.
people look, I mean, they almost look spastic.
Right. Yeah, I have
So
one also, and I was going to try to do an online class, but after the car accident, my back is like so bad. Like I really can't hold it the way I want to on my back. So
right.
I'm working on that because it's so heavy.
Yeah, and with the one now they have all different kinds, but we know a lady or knew a lady who makes them. mine is a 3 pound hula hoop. And I'm telling you, everyone, and Denise, it is wonderful. You lose the weight in your waist, all of that. It helps your core.
Yeah.
And of course, I do other core exercises, but it is really good. The longest thus far I've done it is 45 minutes.
Oh,
But
cool.
normally I'll do it about 5 minutes, five, sometimes even 3 minutes. But one day I just wanted to test myself.
Right.
And I went as almost an hour. I did it for almost an hour. And I can move, I can jump with it. And other people say you're showing off, but I'm at this age, I'm glad. I'm thankful that I can do
Yes,
it.
yes. At
Yeah.
75 years old, almost 75 years old, if you can move anything, hey, it's all good. The people just not moving, man. They're not moving. We got to help them move. Look how we got to help them move. Because we're here for y'all. We're here to help you learn how to
Yes.
move your body. Move, just
Yeah.
move. Get up from
Move.
that TV set. Get up off that couch. Go. Go.
Yes.
Stop going from the TV to the couch, to the refrigerator, the couch to the refrigerator. You got to get
Yeah.
outside. I always told
And we
people,
eat too much. Too
yes,
much, Denise. Too much. Too much. Yeah.
people always ask me, they say all the time, Denise, how do you get started? Here's how you get started. You get out the bed, get dressed, put your shoes on, and walk out the door.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's how you start.
Yeah.
That's how
Yeah.
you start. You can't
Yeah.
start by sitting in the house watching somebody else. I had people tell me, I'm living through you. Don't live through me, please. Don't live through me. You don't know what I'm
Yeah.
going through. Don't live through me.
Yeah. 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 Denise, what you just said reminds me some years ago when Oprah was on Channel 7. And this lady was in the audience, and she was so excited that Oprah had acknowledged her. And she said, she ran up front. Oprah called her up front, and she said, "Oh, I want to be just like you. I just want to be like you." Oprah said something that was so powerful, and this was about 20 years ago. She said, "Don't be me, because you will never be me. Be better than me."
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
be better.
Yeah.
Be better.
Be the
Yeah.
better you.
Yeah.
Be the better. We all have a better you in us. No matter how old we are, we got a better you in us. Every day we got a better you in us. Every single day. So be the
Yeah.
better you every day. And the better you starts with you, what? Loving on yourself. It's
Oh,
self-love.
oh, it is. It is.
Self-love and
It,
self-care, right?
yeah, it is. It
Because
is.
if you had not been proactive in your health journey, you wouldn't be here now.
Oh, I know. I know. I go to the doctors as often as I possibly can, get the EKG, and I have to get that because I had AFib. But my heart, my doctors, my cardiologist said my heart is strong, and he's amazed how I was able to come back. But in some ways, I'm amazed. In other ways, I look at the fact I've been on this journey. I've been on this journey gradually. Started off at 25 when I gave up the cigarettes and the marijuana, all of those kind of things, and trying to be other people, opposed to finding out who I am, a pardon
Yeah.
the bad English, who I is.
Yeah,
And
right.
I found out who I is.
Yeah.
And I don't have to be other people. I have to be me. I'm
Yeah.
designed. I got a patent on LeCount Randall
Go
Holmes
ahead.
Jr.
Go
I got
ahead.
a patent on me. So I be who I is.
That's right. Exactly right.
Yeah,
Exactly right.
yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes. It's all about self. And so people, it's not selfish. People, that's selfish. It's not selfish because if you don't do you, you can't do anybody else.
yeah.
You can't care for anybody else. Caretakers are the worst because they get so caught up in the person that they're caring for that they lose themselves. Then they
Mm,
lose their whole physical, their whole just everything about themselves. They lose their own health, the good health, because they care for somebody else so much. You come first. And when I taught my class in the morning, I always tell them it's about you. You came here this morning, 8 o'clock this morning for you. It's not for anybody, it's for you. When I go to the
mm,
gym in the morning at 6 in the morning,
mm,
it's for me. I go
mhm,
for me. I don't go for
mhm.
anybody but me. Now I want to look good, so hey. But I also want to feel good. It's about feeling good.
Yes.
And I
Yeah.
get mad. I remember when I had my physical. I guess it was last year, and so I watch my weight. I do. I tell everybody I'm vain. I am. I'm vain. Okay, so I do want to look good. I want to look
But
good.
it's okay.
So I'm fine with that. I don't shame in my game. But anyway, so I had gone and I got on the scale before I left home, and I knew what my scale at home said. I know that when you go to the doctor, it's always a little bit more. So I'm ready for that, no problem. I get on the scale there and it said 143. Okay, fine, no problem. Well, girlfriend put on the sheet 147. I said, oh, no, change that. You, it's just, nah, I gotta change it. Yes, you gotta change it. Yes, you do, because that means that I'm overweight. I'm not overweight because it's gonna change my whole BMI.
Right.
No, put
Right.
it back where it's supposed to be.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
She did it just right. I'm like, that's a reason why I said it, because I know when I come back, you're gonna look at me from that point of view. No, look at me from the point of view of where I actually am. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I mean, it's about understanding yourself, who you are, who you want to be, who desire to be, and make it happen.
And make
And
it happen.
your health is the most important thing in all the whole journey.
It is.
Water.
Yeah. Yeah. I got mine. Something. You made me think about something. Sometimes when you're in a relationship, husband and wife, boyfriend and girlfriend, and you put the weight on them, you're saying, oh, I want to exercise, and come on and exercise. But sometimes it's going to happen, possibly more times than enough, that you're ready to exercise, but your mate isn't,
Right.
and possibly will never do that.
That's
But
right.
remember this, that if you put your energy into your mate and hoping and wishing and praying that your mate is going to do that, you're going to wait, and then you're going to be dead.
Exactly.
So the bottom line, like you said, Denise, it's about you. This is
Yes.
about you. You have a patent on you, not
Yes.
on your mate. That's the person that, whatever the relationship is, you have that. But you have a patent on you. You
Yes.
must do you. Don't wait for your mate. And maybe, as you progress in this journey of staying fit, it might inspire them. But in the meantime, do you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got about 3 minutes left for this 30-minute talk.
Mhm.
Let me ask you to give some words of wisdom. What do you suggest that our people do, our seniors do, to stay active and ageless?
Be disciplined. Um, that's so important. We go to this thing called a job. And when we go to that thing, and some people in this area, because it's government, they're so proud that they've worked for 30 years, 30 and 40 years. It's a real big to do thing. And I get it. But be proud about the fact that it's 30 or 40 years you put in work for your body. If your body isn't functioning, you won't have a job, you won't have anything. So discipline. You might not be able to work out for 30, 40 years because you might be 60 or 70 and so on like that. Well, however long you're on planet Earth, take care of this temple. This is your temple. Discipline and the desire to never ever quit. Because I have an affirmation that says the name of life's game is don't give up. The moment that you give up, it's all over. Don't ever give up.
Not on yourself. Not on
Yeah.
yourself. Don't give up on
Yeah.
yourself.
Not
Exactly.
on yourself.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree. Yes, you have to want to do it, and you have to know why you want to do it. You have to know up here why you want to. What is your why?
Yeah.
What is your why? Is your why for you, or is your why for somebody else? It's got to be for you.
Yeah.
Can't wait for
Yeah.
somebody else. I know when my
Yeah.
husband retired, he swore we are going to start walking together every morning. We walked together for 1 week, and then he stopped. Okay, that's his journey.
That's his journey. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
his journey.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah. Yeah.
You want to sit and watch TV all day? Fine. I'll see you when I get back.
And the beat goes on.
Because I want to
Oh,
take care of me. I gotta do me. Because guess what? I plan on outliving this one too. I outlived the
yes.
last one. Just saying. Just saying.
I remember you told me about that years ago, but I wasn't going to touch that
Hey,
one.
hey, hey, hey. The truth be told, it's the truth. I'm speaking truth here. I don't lie.
Yeah.
I ain't got a reason to lie.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to
Yeah.
outlive this one if I can. If I don't, okay, fine. But guess I lived the best I could while I was here.
Yes.
And that's what it's all about, is living the best you can while you are here. Because today, the next minute is not promised. This roof could cave in right now on top of my head. That's going to be it.
I say that
Okay.
all the time, Denise,
Yeah.
that we never know. My grandmother used to say, rest her soul, she said, LeCount, no one knows the minute or the hour.
That's right.
The minute or the hour. So don't take this life, this body, this temple for
Yeah.
granted. Treat it like you treat, and you know, there are many people that take care of the cars when it's time to change the oil. They'll change that oil.
Yeah.
But when it's time to take care of the body, they put it off.
That's right. That's right.
Love your body, love yourself much more than you love your car.
And get your physicals every year. Take care of your
Yes.
teeth.
Yeah.
All that. Your eyes. Go to all
Eyes.
those
Yeah.
places. Get your eyes checked, your teeth checked, your body checked. Get it all done on a regular. Don't wait till something happens to you. Don't wait till the car breaks down before you get the oil change.
Right. Right. And look, real quick, I'll say this real quick. I was a younger man. I was living in Chicago. I had signs that my car needed work, but I was young and just moving and hustling. I had a business in Chicago. I was driving along Lakeshore Drive, and I heard, and I'm not a mechanic, I'm an artist.
Right.
And all of a sudden, boy, I said, what is that? I had to pull my car over, had with someone to tow it, and then they told me, LeCount, either you buy a new car or buy a new engine. And I had no money for neither one.
Right.
But that was a wonderful lesson to take care of my car, but also take care of myself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, LeCount, thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate this talk, brother. I mean, this is great. We got to do it again.
Yeah, I'm open. You just ring the ting. You know how to get me. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So I
Yeah.
go to Aruba. Yeah, vacation is coming. I'm going to Aruba this month from the 14th to the 21st. Yeah, I mean, yes, I'm ready. I need it. It's a girls trip, and then got a trip planned with my daughter to Rome and Greece in September,
Oh,
October. Yeah,
that's a
so
good month. That's my
yeah,
birthday month. That's a good
okay.
month.
Oh, what's your birthday? What's your birthday?
October the 9th.
Okay, my husband's October 18th. So wow, okay, all right.
Your husband's birthday is October?
October 18th.
Good people. Good people. We're still trying to figure out that scale, that balance. I'll get it one day, you know.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate you so
Thank
much.
you.
Keep doing what you're doing. Keep taking
Indeed.
care of yourself and just keep loving on yourself. And everybody
Yeah.
out there, keep loving on yourself too. Don't stop
Indeed.
doing what you're doing. Take care of yourself. It's all about you. Active and ageless. Move more, live better. All right, brother. I thank you.
Peace and blessings, everyone. Much love, Denise. Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye-bye.